So I'm just going to jump right into this. Welcome everybody to the Rebel Tech channel. I am Justin, and of course, if people are watching this, chances are you know who I am and you know what's going on in this channel. And you're probably curious of where I've been, what's been going on. I have been answering questions in the comment section, but that's the easy part of doing YouTube and making YouTube videos. Only because you don't have to do the editing, the filming, and all the fun stuff, which it is the fun stuff. Just here's a quick synopsis of what's been going on for anyone who just wants a quick update. And then I'll just dive into a little bit deeper, kind of a little bit of therapy for myself as well, recording this stuff and keeping people updated. So basically, I've been very busy. 2024 was a tough year. It was a busy year. It was a year that I hate using the term like I wish it would, like it was, I'm glad it's over. That's the term. I'm not glad it's over. Certain parts of it I'm glad is over, but for the most part, I'm just ready to move on to the next step in my life and in making videos. Life is in like trying to manage all these things all at once, which is difficult. So just quick update. Busy year, work, life, relationship, everything. A lot going on. And I really didn't have as much time as I was hoping to make videos and have a hobby. My hobbies turned into basically sitting around recovering for the most part, physically, mentally, all that stuff. So if that's all you were here for, I'm still here. I just want to let everyone know that I'm still planning on making videos. It's going to take some time because I need to find a way to time manage myself better. And by doing that, I need to get myself right mentally, physically, all stuff like that. So thank you all for watching who are interested in the quick update. That's it. I'm going to dive into some specifics, and if you care, cool. If not, thanks for watching the video. So 2024 was a rough year. My physical and mental health has been kind of taking a beating. And I've never even thought to find a way to make those things better in the long term. I was doing quick fixes and basically being well caffeinated and taking a lot of Advil and Motrin, basically. Rather than trying to find out what's the root of all my issues mentally as well. And there's other things in my life that happened that I don't want to make them an excuse, but they were the reasons why I kind of catered to those quick fixes. So basically, on the coattails of 2023, I lost my aunt. She passed away in December of 2023. And I really didn't fully mourn that loss because I was in a new job. I was still like, at the time, I think I was like less than 6 months into a new job. And I didn't have the time or the mental capacity to deal with that. And yeah, I was in a slow part of my season in January, which led to more time to possibly recover. I went through therapy during that time, and I was making sure I was physically better. I dealt with a lot of like physical problems that I didn't ever feel before. Like, for example, like I've been having a lot of neck and back issues, which led to lightheadedness and more headaches than I used to, which is saying a lot because I have like I don't know if I have migraines, like chronic migraines, but I get like really severe headaches, and they're sinus related and stuff like that, which led to me thinking, oh, maybe it's my neck, maybe it's my back, which I'm still dealing with today. But I'm figuring it out as we go. So I got through the off season of work, and basically I get a slow season and a busy season, which is like a third of the year is an off season and 2/3 of the year is a busy season, essentially. So I get through the off season. Everything seems to be going fine. I kind of mourned the loss of my aunt and dealt with that as best I could. Then I rolled right into the busy season, and I kind of just drowned myself in work. And I won't get into like my personal relationships and stuff like that, but I will say that those took a kind of a back burner almost on my life. Because it was not my main focus. I mean, it should have been, and it should at least have been equal. But I was working a lot, and I was trying to support a lifestyle that I want to have. So I was basically saying, oh, I'm going to make more money, I'm going to save, and I did. I saved a lot. And I'm putting away money, trying to start a family, buy a house and stuff like that. So I'm trying. But by doing that, I kind of put myself in a tough situation mentally and physically, which the back and neck issues got worse because of that. Now, I'm not saying like I'm going to need surgery or anything like that. I'm just saying that these issues, these chronic issues that I was dealing with didn't get better because I didn't put time to it. I didn't think I had the time. But in hindsight, which everyone knows hindsight, it probably would have been better to take those times that I was doing nothing and kind of just sitting around to probably doing more recovery, quote unquote. Rest and recovery are two totally different things. If you're into like working out or anything like that, or have been gone through therapy and stuff like that, rest and recovery is not the same thing. Rest almost can be detrimental to your recovery because you're thinking, oh, I'm just not doing anything. It means I'm recovering. Not necessarily. Rest is a part of recovery, but it's not the only thing you need. So yeah, I got through the busy season, and sometime in the fall, early fall, my grandpa got sick, and man was almost 90 years old. So I mean, he lived a full life, but it's always tough, regardless of the age of the person, to lose them. And he passed away a little before my birthday in October, and he was like a huge part of my life. And that was to not fully recover from my aunt and then lose him. It was not. It basically just opened up the wound again, even more so, and it was basically a new gaping hole that I had to once again find a way to recover, not rest. So that was then. I get through the holidays, and some other rough things happened and things like that. I'm not going to get into it. But as of right now, in January, looking back at this channel, so that's the whole personal thing. I'm slowly getting better. Some quick things that some things I'm going to tell you guys quick. I've got into doing sauna and cold plunges, which is very helpful to my physical and mental recovery, which maybe I'll do a video in the future about my journey. I'm not going to say like, oh, this is the way everyone should do it. No, you need to figure it out on your own. That's how I did it. I did my research. I did as much as I can. And I'm doing it for my own personal stuff. And if I do videos on it, which may be on this channel, because every time I try to make a video on this channel and I try to do something that's not really tech related, I got to have like some type of tech tether. So something to keep it tech related, because I don't want it to be coming out of nowhere saying, oh, I did this random thing and it has nothing to do with tech. I mean, you can bend the definition of tech as much as you want, but I try to keep it as grounded to that concept as possible. So maybe I'll take the tech portion of it and kind of weave in my personal recovery into it. So it's a part of it. Maybe in the future. I don't know. No promises on what may be coming in the future with that. But I will promise I will be making videos. And one of them I'm sitting in right now. If you can see, I bought a Blacklight gaming chair. And the Respawn chair is now to the gaming chair heavens in the sky. Happy hunting grounds. It was ripped to pieces. I'll put up some pictures here. It was kind of rough. And I might do an update video. I didn't do any video on the Respawn chair, but it was 4 years and it served me well. $150, well spent. I think that comes out to be like $40 a year for a chair, which is not great, but for a lower budget chair, pretty good. This chair for now, I mean, I filmed the building of this, and I'm going to do the talking head stuff and the review of it soon. I want to get some more seat time in it before I give you guys a update. I hate when people just get it and then do a review. That's not, I mean, yeah, it gets you like your first impressions, but it doesn't give you like a decent amount of time. So I'm going to give it about 2 weeks. I've owned it for about a week now. I'm going to give it about 2 weeks, and then I'm going to film the review part of it. So keep an eye out for that. That's the next video after this that's going to come out. The other thing that I'm going to be planning on doing is doing more streams. I really enjoy doing streams because it's kind of like my time to like relax. But like I said, this seems to be the theme. Maybe it's the theme and the title of the video, maybe rest versus recovery. It's a good idea. So I could sit down and play video games and watch whatever TV show or whatever, and I'm resting. But for some reason, streaming, I'm doing the same exact thing, but I'm recovering because I'm getting my brain working too. I'm not just sitting there doing nothing. I'm thinking like, oh, if I'm playing a video game, I want to be somewhat entertaining. I don't need to be like a crazy madman, but I need to be somewhat attentive. I can't just zone out and go on autopilot. So that's part of recovery for me, at least. And like I told you, everybody's different. It doesn't matter like if it's sauna, if it's cold plunge, if it's playing video games or whatever it is. Everybody's recovery is different. So you need to find that out for yourself. I'm not a person to tell you what to do. And that ties into my journey with this channel. I'm not here to tell you what to buy, what to get. I'm here to inform you on my personal experiences with these things and to let you know that this is my impression on it. I say a lot in my videos. I don't say it in every video, but I say a lot in my videos. The concept of people watching one video but just going ahead and buying something is negligent. It's hurting you in the long run because you're only getting one opinion. Like if you've ever been to college, you know that you need multiple sources. Now with my videos, they're one personal opinion on it. There's a lot of facts to it. I mean, what the microphone, like for example, with microphones, there's facts in the sense of what the durability of the microphone is, the response of the microphone, how it manipulates certain tones, rejection of noise, which I have a light right now that's louder than I was expecting. I got it kind of cheap, so it's a good light. It lights things up, but problem is it's loud. That's why I'm using this microphone to kind of reduce the amount of noise that you're going to hear because it's kind of loud and you might hear it. So that's been the recovery, what's been going on, and everything like that. The last thing is what my plan is for this channel. Year 5. Year 5 of the Rebel Tech channel was it was one of those things like, if there's like a strike during like the writer's strike or whatever, something topical, and a season of a show has been kind of just taken away, or part of it has been taken away. I feel like that was kind of it. If it was in the same kind of concept of unforeseen things happened and I wasn't able to make as many videos. So we're going to chalk up year 5 to being, which we're still technically in. We're here until April 1st, year 5, because of the fact that the channel started roughly around April 1st in 2020. We're going to chalk that up to a rough patch in the road, and we're going to move forward, which year 5 is going to end with some videos, being the Blacklight gaming chair review and build. I'm just going to do one video, just a build and review, keep it simple. Things that I'm going to be planning on doing: the Zoom F3, which I'm recording into currently. I have a lot of ideas. I have plenty of things to cover with it. I will do a very similar layout as I did with the Zoom F6. Now, I know it's old tech. But as far as recording devices are concerned, there's nothing really out there in the field recorder ecosystem. There's more new stuff, but from what I've seen, there's not many new field recorders that are changing things. Like the F3, I feel like is a good starting point for a lot of people. So rather than getting a handy recorder, I might record on this because it's the form factor, the ease of use, and just everything that goes into it is just recorded, and it's simple. So, and if there's any recorders out there, if you've stuck around this long, if there's any recorders out there, like field recorders or handy recorders that have come out in the last 6 months, let's say, and especially with CES coming up this week, as recording this, January 7th, possibly more things coming out. So, yeah, if there's anything out there, let me know. Maybe we talk about CES a little bit. Maybe I'll do a video on CES. I don't know. It's some things that I've been interested in. So yeah. Other than that, everything is pretty good. On the road to recovery of my mental health and my physical health, which intertwine a lot, surprisingly. No major F-ups like getting into trouble, stuff like that. So I'm good. I'm getting better, and I appreciate everyone who's sticking around and who has joined the community. This community has definitely been nice, and yeah, there's bad comments all the time. I ignore them. I block people. If it's really bad, I report them. But for the most part, it's just, hey, if you're gonna be rude and negative and just be here to just bash people, you're just not welcome. Not anymore. And I've always been like that. I've always just been like, oh, this is bad. I read through it. I take it in. And then I just be like, fine, you're not welcome here anymore. Just the way it is. So I'm going to stop rambling and let you know that everything is good, and we're going to get back to it. Keep an eye out for streams. I'm going to put in the community tab when I'm going to stream. Maybe later this week, but I'll keep an eye out for that. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you Rebels in the next video.